What's happening, everyone? Brian Mello here again over at Marty's GMC in Kingston, Massachusetts. And in today's video, we're going to be going over this 2025 GMC Yukon XL Elevation. So let's get into it. Today, we're talking 2025 GMC Yukon XL Elevation. Brand new trim for 2025. MSRP on this truck, $76,000. Exterior color, Downpour Metallic, new for 2025. Interior color, jet black. Now, if you're new to my channel, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a quick walk around the exterior of the vehicle, show you some of the highlighted features there. Once we're done with that, I'm gonna put the window sticker up on the screen for you guys to take a better look at. And then, of course, we're gonna go over the interior as well. I do always like to kick things off with the key fob. So you can see we've got our lock, our unlock, remote start, open the lift gate, close the lift gate, panic button, and then of course we've got our GMC branding there on the back. Walking up to the front of this thing, first thing you have to notice are these C-notched LED daytime running lights, and they have been redesigned for 2025. You can see kind of this body brake that goes right into the headlight. You've got the black housing, looks really good. I'm a huge fan, if you follow me at all. Black housings make such a difference in your appearance. You get that added contrast. Match that up with this Downpour Metallic paint that, of course, the sun doesn't want to show off today, but it looks incredible in person. Highly recommend you check it out. Down low, we've got our LED fog lights. We've got front parking sensors, always a dead giveaway if you have front parking sensors. These little circles you'll see in the front bumper cut out. We've got the chrome lower valance, and then we've got that matched up with the chrome slotted grille. And if you look underneath your GMC logo here, you will see the front camera to the HD surround vision camera system. Underneath the hood, you've got the 5.3 liter V8, and that's matched up to a 10-speed automatic transmission. If you haven't had a chance to check the 10 speeds out, super, super smooth. First look at our 20-inch elevation wheels. Now, this is a blacked out wheel with some machining. So you can see up close, we've got some machine spokes here. We've also got machine sections here. Just adds a little bit more contrasty to the look. I'm a big fan. And this is wrapped in a Continental Cross Contact LX20 tire. Really, really nice tire. Gonna give you a really quiet ride. And it's gonna be even more quiet because you've got the felt wheel well liner. So if this thing's kicking up rocks, sand, whatever it is, it's all gonna bounce off this. This is gonna absorb some of that road noise. I'm gonna step back so you can get a nice side profile of the truck. She's a big girl, XL. You can see you've got the chrome trim running down the side, around the windows, chrome on the door handles, your Yukon branding, fender badge. You do have color match mirrors, integrated turn signal, and yes, there's another camera because it's 2025 and you can just never have too many cameras. As we go around the back, business as usual back here. We've got our rear wiper, which stays tucked away under here. If you live in New England, you know how great this is. So when it snows and ices, this thing doesn't get all jammed up. Third brake light, and you can see it's kind of like hides underneath almost like a little spoiler, like a little deck lid spoiler. You've got the Elevation branding over here in the corner, which you're going to see is black on top of chrome, like that look. You've got a rear backup camera, a little sprayer to keep that camera clean. Down low, you do have rear backup sensors, and then your trailer tow package is just underneath this little cover here. I'm going to go ahead and tap the button, and we'll lift it up. You'll see just how much space. You can see we have the third row laid flat right now. Tons of space, so much room for activities. If you need more space than this, I mean, not really sure what to tell you. You can fit the kids, the luggage, the living room, everything you could need back here. Now, if you need to lift up the third row, all we have to do is tap these buttons here. It corresponds with whichever side we're working with. Helps if I hit the right button. Right here, if I lift this up, you can see just a little storage compartment here. A lot of times people like a first aid kit, tow chain, something like that can hide under there. You also have the cutouts if you wanted to put a crossbar, maybe a cargo net. You wanted to hide stuff back here, makes life a little bit easier. You also have a 110 outlet or 120. And then to shut this, I'm gonna go ahead and tap that button right there and down she will go. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and put the window sticker up on the screen for you right now. I'm not gonna go through every single thing on the sticker, but I'll go through a couple quick features. So first thing, obviously 2025 Yukon XL four-wheel drive Elevation, Downpour Metallic exterior, jet black interior. We've got the 5.3 V8, 10-speed auto. You can see the standard vehicle price is $73,200, and then you can see the add-ons. So the Downpour Metallic paint, the second row bucket seats, power sliding console. All said and done, after everything, total vehicle price is $76,410. Bottom left, you can see your MPG and fuel economy. So 16 combined, 14 city, 19 highway. I'll give you another quick second to take a peek at that. And then I'm going to take it off the screen in 3, 2, 1. All right, so let's take a look in the back seat. We'll start with the door because it's something I always forget, although now that I've been called out on it so many times, I don't think I ever forget the back door anymore. You can see that black leather interior. We've got our Bose speaker grill and our nice GMC door sills, our black captain's chairs, piping. These seats are heated back here. You notice the perforated leather. You do have armrests. Obviously back both sides. There's your third row. Back here on the back of the console, you've got your HVAC controls. You've got a USB-C, another USB-C, power outlet down low. So plenty of places to plug in. Kids don't have to fight over an outlet. You've got the map pockets on the back of both seats. And now let's hop up front because I know that's what everybody really wants to see anyway. I'm starting to lose my voice if you couldn't tell. Here's a look at your driver's side door. Once again, you've got your Bose audio, got your GMC door sills. Here's a look at your seat. All right, let's hop inside. Just gonna adjust the seat really quick so I can give you guys a better look. All right. Now, I do go through this somewhat quickly. However, if you have any questions or concerns, comments at the end, by all means, leave one down below and I'll do my best to address those. So over on the left, we've got our power door locks, our memory seat controls, power windows, power mirrors. On the dash, you'll see a whole bunch of buttons, never too many buttons, right? Your electronic parking brake. We have our lane departure warning, parking sensors on or off, auto start and stop, you can disable that. Automatic parking, so this can parallel park on its own. Activate your cameras, traction control. Down low, we have our mode selector. If I twist this, you'll see the mode change right here on the main display. As I toggle through those, you've got your normal, you've got your sport, off-road, and tow haul. Four-wheel drive controls are down here as well, and then we've got our headlight controls and gauge cluster brightness. Going up to the steering wheel, we've got low gear, cruise control, forward collision alert. On the right side, we've got our heated steering wheel, audio controls, hands-free Bluetooth controls, paddle shifters, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this button right here is probably the best button on the steering wheel. If I tap this, you're going to see your digital gauge cluster change displays. This is my favorite display because it gives you your navigation screen right here in the center as opposed to having to look at it over on the main display in the middle. If I hit it again, it's going to give us another display layout. That's your forward collision or your adaptive cruise. And then if I tap it again, it's going to go back to the first display, tap it again, and go back to my navigation. Obviously, all the information you could ever want is on this display. I encourage everyone to go through all of the different features and options. There's a ton of different settings and layouts and customizations that you can do. But I don't want to keep you here all day, and you probably don't want to listen to me all day. So with that said, we're going to go over to the giant center HD touch display. One thing I do really like about this one is they didn't get rid of all your HVAC controls and put it all on the touchscreen. You still have actual buttons for HVAC controls. Just something, for me, it's something I really like. Google Assistant's integrated in. You've got the Play Store. You've got 5G LTE Wi-Fi. You have AM, FM, XM, Sirius satellite radio. You've got podcasts built in, Google News. I mean, everything you could possibly ever want is kind of integrated into the system. It's basically driving around with a computer at this point. I'll go into a few things. We will go into the maps. We'll accept all this stuff just so you can see the map layout. You might see it's kind of strobing or looking a little weird on the screen. Just know that's just how it looks on the screen. It's not really doing anything weird or any strobing like that. You can do a split display by hitting this button up here. So let's say you want your audio down low. I would have to have something on. Let's go to Sirius. Gotta keep this so I don't get a copyright hit. Go back to our triple display, and you can see I have my Sirius radio down here on the left, Google Assistant down there on the right, my navigation screen up high. Go ahead and hit home. Let's show you the camera system. So there's your 360-degree camera system. Depending on whichever dot, that's the direction that you're facing. So you can see I go to the front, I go to the rear, overhead rear, overhead front, and my favorite cameras, which I'm sure if you've been following me, you've heard me talk about, the Curb Hunter camera. You don't want to curb these wheels, they're expensive. Use this camera, it will allow you to get nice and close to the curb without curbing your wheels. You also have the trailer hitch camera. X that out, you can see you have your automatic parking. We've got our climate controls that, yes, you can do inside the system. Turn on your heated seats, adjust everything in here. However, like I said, you do still have physical buttons down low. Adjust my fan speed, turn everything on or off right here along the bottom, which I think is a really good thing they did that. You see heated seat controls right there. Thankfully, we can keep that off. It's starting to get nice out. 64 degrees out today. All right, up here you'll get a little, hopefully you guys can see that. You can hit the little home button. That's going to bring you back to your home screen. You do have Apple CarPlay. You do have Android Auto, Amazon Alexa. If you go test drive one of these, make sure you take a long time going through all this. Make sure your sales representative goes through all this stuff with you. Even just the settings, there is an endless list of things to check out. I'm not going to keep you here all day, though. So the last thing I just want to show you is how the Sirius XM is laid out. If you go through your different channels, I just like the way that looks. I think it's really nice and streamlined. Super, super fast. You know, there's no lag with the screen, which is really nice. Go back to my home screen. And then any of these icons, you can actually move these around. So just like on a phone, let's say you wanted your maps to be, you know, way up here. You use the maps all the time. You can just grab that and go ahead. And now your maps are up there at the top. So down low, we've got a USB-C, USB port, your wireless charger. Obviously, we've got our cup holders here, big center console. Open that up. You can store whatever you want in there. And this is the power sliding console. If I slide that all the way back, I've got a little hidden drawer here. I always say it's a great place to keep, like, you know, something you don't want anyone to see. And I'm controlling that by this overhead button right here. What else do we have? We've got our glove box, obviously. And up top, we've got our LED interior lighting, our OnStar buttons. We can open up the lift gate. We've got our mirror. And that's sort of the, I mean, we're at, what, 15 minutes-ish or so. That's sort of the quick rundown of this thing. Like I said, if you have any questions, concerns, comments, or you want to buy this one, you can always give us a call at 781-585-7570. If you got any value at all out of this video, if you could do me a huge favor, hit the like button. It helps me out in a big way. Helps me keep my job. I don't want to get fired. If you're feeling extra generous, you can always subscribe. I try to upload at least 1 or 2 full vehicle walkarounds like this one every single week. As always, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the very next video. Take care.